Ladies, gents, and honorables, welcome back to the stream, and unfortunately, I completely borked that introduction. Hi. It's your host, YellowFang42, the only person who ever actually posts on this channel because I'm the only one who has access to it for the moment, thank goodness. Anyway, previously on Avatar, technically speaking, I didn't announce yesterday's stream, I just did it because I wanted to. Because I was like, hey, I haven't streamed some Minecraft in a while, I'm gonna play it. I might as well stream it because I feel like it. So I did, and it felt great. It was very nice to just do a nice little Minecraft stream where I barely talked. Also, I just had fun doing it. It was a nice little way to figure out how I'm going to do my setup for the desktop because as of current, the chair I have sucks. Because it is not even a chair. It is a storage bin with a mild amount of cushioning. It's not comfy. So I'm going to need to resolve that problem at some point. For now, I just have a throw pillow as an additional cushion. Thank goodness I don't have to sit on it. I have a more comfier chair for when I'm on the console. And another beautiful day of hitting the same 10 dusks over and over to get ever so closer to the next level, pushing me even closer to level 99. At which point, I will go forth and beat up Twilight Thorn. And it'll be glorious. Because it's probably going to be a 1 cycle. I'm very sure of it. Unless, of course, the damage cap gets in the way of that, in which case it'll be a 2 cycle. I may have accidentally previewed it about at level 35, but who knows? Maybe it'll go faster and we'll just completely, not necessarily one-shot it, but 1 react command cycle to it. So, here's hoping. Ah, what a beautiful weekend. Of course, it's obvious for anybody who has watched on the channel or at some point, I did have a nice little weekend where I did play some Minecraft. Updated a bit on the bakery situation. I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna stream. I'm not gonna worry about the video. I'm just gonna stream it whenever I feel like the Minecrafting mood. It's always a delicate balance of trying to figure out whether or not you want to make videos and whether you want to stream. I do like streaming. Streaming feels easier, but technically it's not easier. Because you also got to find a way to archive some of your streams. Some of them. You don't have to archive all of them, but it's a good practice to keep them. At least in my opinion. Who knows? I could be totally wrong. Ah, but a wonderful time I am in. A wonderful, wonderful time. Except for this fella is really getting on my damn nerves. Yes. Yes, indeed. And of course, over the course of the weekend, I finished up the first season of watching Star Trek The Next Generation. You might be wondering, YellowFang, why didn't you start with the original series? I wanted to start with Next Generation. It was the one I was most familiar with. Okay. I will get to the original series in a bit, and I will probably have a hell of a time because I am having an absolute blast. Which is really funny because I've heard that seasons 1 and 2 are where they're getting their bearings. Also, it's written in like the companion. It's not a companion novel. It's a little companion guide. I actually have it. It's my dad's. Was my dad's. I adopted it. It's like. It's one of those things, like I said, where if things aren't used in the house long enough and they're not wanted necessarily, and if I want the thing and nobody's using it and no one plans on using it, I kind of adopt it. I'm pretty sure the last time I brought this up, I jokingly said that my persona would be a raccoon because I didn't think that spirit animal was appropriate for me to say for myself. Being of the mayo complexion, despite the fact that I fucking hate mayo. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I do not like it. It's nasty. Anytime that I've gotten a sandwich and it had mayo on the bread, I'm just like, oh, you ruined the whole damn thing. I just wanted the meat on the I just wanted the turkey or the chicken, deli meat, whatever. I just wanted the deli meat. Get that mayo shit out of there. Get it out of here. Nasty. Anyway. What the How the hell did I get all the way over there? Anyway. So yeah, long story short, seasons 1 and 2 are where Next Generation was still trying to get its legs, be a new story and everything like that. Because it was technically the new cast, new everything. Gotta update things. I'd say, despite the fact that it's apparently a little bit rough in the first 2 seasons, I'm having a blast. I'm having a blast right now. There are a couple episodes where I'm like, what the hell? Like, for example, the other day, when I was finishing up season 1, Conspiracy, if you don't know, it's like one of the last couple episodes of... It's like the 25th out of 26, yeah. It's the 25th episode. The way it ends, I'm like, hold up, that's it? We're not gonna address the fact that there's probably like a bunch of Starfleet commanders just throwing out bugs right now? We're not gonna address that? It felt like one of those episodes of the Twilight Zone where it just ends and it's like, wow, yeah, that was really fucked up, wasn't it? Anyway, I'm Rod Stewart, or something like that. Or is it Rod Sterling? I mixed it up. But now that I think about it, I think they did actually address in episode that once the mother creature was killed, all of the rest of them just died. Spoiler alert, poor Remick. He was kind of a dick when he first showed up, but I was like, damn, that sucks for him. He got screwed over by the narrative. I mean, yeah, he was kind of a dick, and he was like, I know he was technically doing his job. That's why I was like, do we have to do that to him? Then again, also in one of the episodes in season 2, early episodes of season 2, we have this poor fellow who's on the comm and dies because of Nagila. Freaking Nagila. God damn it. Dude was haunting me in this past week. I'm not joking. Shows up in my Star Trek episode. One Tumblr post later shows up on my page, and I'm just like, get out of my face. Get out of my face. You, ugh. Yeah, but I'm just like, okay. That's cool. You better hope you're a main character in Star Trek. You better hope you're a main character, otherwise you're gonna die suddenly. Possibly painfully, too. Poor man. I actively said, aw, come on. But yeah, I'm having fun with season 2 so far. Oh, jeez. I'm having a ball. It's a good time. Great time, actually. Oh, crikey. Oh, that's a big yawn. Yay, only 10 minutes in. That's not too bad. Usually it takes me like 8. Actually, no, 10 is the average. Oh, well. I think I need to kill some balloons. I keep getting helium balloons, and, I think I need to eliminate a couple of them. Every time I say the word helium balloons, my brain goes, I want to say it's an Irish accent, but I can't remember if the... I'm such a mess. I cannot... I know there's a difference between Irish and, Scottish accents. And I fuck it up every time. I think it's Irish, but I always think of that one vine whenever I hear helium balloons. I think, oh, they helium balloons. Oh, it's too late. The car's flying away. Something like that. I know I messed up the thing. Oh. Oh, classic. But either way, the grind continues. I got Star Trek on the brain so much. I'm almost finished with the first disc of season 1. Power of libraries, man, they're amazing. But I'm almost finished with the first 4 episodes. I was gonna watch the 4th episode on the disc earlier, and then I was like, there is no way that I'm going to be able to watch the whole episode and not have to speed rush to get ready for the stream. There was just no way around it. And I needed some rest because your girl, practically set herself on fire in the sun. I did remember to put sunscreen on, thank God. But, you know, lawn care is lawn care, you gotta do it, and, unfortunately you gotta set yourself on fire a little bit to get it done. That's cool. Finally starting to ditch my old, absolutely freaking shredded sneakers, though. Because the sneakers I used to use for mowing the lawn are they're just annihilated. They are, it's so bad. I'm gonna give it a few more mowing rounds while I get more and more comfortable in the boots before I officially declare myself done with the old sneakers. Just cause, I mean, it's not like I can return them at this point. They've been outdoors multiple times, and I think by the time I'm like, yeah, it's fine though. I've broken them in anyway, so it's all fine and dandy. It's actually made me notice that I walk really weirdly on my right foot, which is probably the source of that whack-ass limp that I have. I walk with a limp, by the way. Did you know that, chat? I walk with a limp. And I think I accidentally trained myself into said limp, which is really obnoxious. And you might be wondering, Yellowfang, how the hell did you manage that? Well, I'll tell you. I was trying to keep up with my friends whenever I used to walk home from school to keep up the pace, and the only way I could keep up the pace, instead of like quickening my pace or lengthening my strides, no, we gonna limp, because somehow limping is faster. I don't know why my logic brought me to that, but you know what? It's cool. It's chill. I'll live with it. What the frick happened in the rest of those school years now that I think about it? What a weird trip. Anyway. What a weird line of conversation, actually, huh? Crazy. Yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna have to learn how to walk properly again. That's fine and dandy. That'll take a little bit out of my problems, hopefully. Avoid the back pain. A lot of your back pain can be traced by how you walk. Got new pains involved now. Woohoo. Ah, what a beautiful time. Wee. Oh my God. Good Lord. Fascinating. Anyway. It's quite the chaos thing. I'm enjoying the fact that I made sure to have popsicles in stock, because those popsicles are coming in handy. They are very much coming in handy right now. Nope, no damage here allowed. We are not doing a death. Not today. No deaths today. No thank you. But yeah, the popsicles are actually really dead useful. 1, hydration, 2, cooling down, and 3, because there's a little bit of sugar in there, the sugar content keeps your fuel going. So, it's really helpful when you're doing outdoor lawn care. Oh god, I forgot about the shit. Gotta deal with rose bushes later. Gotta deal with a vase full of roses right now, too. I'm looking at the roses that I, annihilated earlier. I think maybe they need more sun. You know what? Hang on a second. One second, I'm gonna put these suckers in the sun. Just direct sunlight. Here you go, beauties. Sunlight for everyone. You're gonna get pressed up against the window because you have no space. There you go. That's not gonna be a problem for me later. it'll be fine. Who knows, it might perk them up a little bit. Hopefully it perks them up a little bit. Feel kind of bad now. They weren't in a good spot originally, so it makes sense. Okay, yeah, those balloons have gotta go. They're pissing me off. Sorry about that, chat. They've been around since February, by the way. What the hell? Don't... I already got that notification. What the fuck? Why are you like this? One second. Important things have to be done. Okay, important things concluded. Okay, maybe not all important things concluded. I just concluded one important thing. The second important thing is untangling a mess and figuring out how to untangle said mess without causing more chaos, but unfortunately, more chaos is what I'm going to get. Okay, so those ones are going back where they belong. These ones are all dead, which is great for me. I now have 3 helium balloons that are mostly empty, that are going to be disposed of. Because they need to be disposed of. They're pissing me off. I need to clean things up in here. So, I'm going to do the only sensible thing.
I'm going to talk like this for the rest of the stream.
Worry not. It is just helium, so everything is all fine and dandy. Okay, chap? I'm not stupid. I might be stupid.
I can also just do the helium voice on command, though. If I remember what it sounds like, I can just sound like I'm on helium. Or have just inhaled helium. It can't really be on helium. It doesn't really produce anything. Although you don't want to inhale too much of it at once, because you want your lungs need to respirate. So
that's why I'm giving myself a little bit of extra time before I decide to be silly and go for round 2, because it's funny as hell.
Ugh. Honestly, I don't really like the taste of plastic.
Ugh. More like the taste of foil. Yuck. You know what? Don't do that. On second thought, let's not do that ever again. Okay? Let's never play with helium balloons again. That was I want to hurl. Where's the exit point? I need to crush this balloon. It's making me mad. Okay, now that I almost threw up trying to eat a helium balloon, welcome back. A fucking idiot. I'm not the stupidest person on Twitch. Let's be real. That was so stupid! Oh well. Hope that doesn't cause me problems later. Hours later. You got banned for doing the drugs. No, it's not drugs. It's just me playing with a helium balloon like an idiot. Something that way too many people do.
But like I said, I can also just do this on command. For all you know, I was just crumbling that all shit together. You can't prove shit.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. I think I'm just gonna cut up the rest of the helium balloons and then crush them. No temptation. We're gonna be smart today. Rid ourselves of the unholy helium balloons. They probably could have Actually, I don't know if you can reinflate foil balloons, but I don't want to find out. Ugh. Alright, there we go. Disposed of the helium balloons and take the scissors away. Yikes. Don't want to accidentally sit on those. They're a little stabby. I haven't been poked by them yet, and I don't want to find out how they feel. There we go. All is right in the world. I have placed flowers in the sun. I have disposed of long needed to be disposed of helium balloons and got myself a fantastic drink of water. Beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Swish. Ah, good gravy. Good to know I'm still just as stupid as I was in my early 20s. Possibly dumber, actually. Maybe. We'll see. Ooh. Gross. Anyway. Oh. On lighter notes. Gonna say it once. Already said it once. Gonna say it again. Frickin' love libraries. Libraries are the best. Use them. Use them so we don't lose them. I heard recently that New York City libraries are actually going to be properly funded and not have to beg for money anymore, which I'm thinking, hell yeah. So another win for NYC right now. NYC's getting a lot of wins, and I'm just like, man, I'm kind of jealous. Got a competent politician who's actually doing stuff over there, and I'm just like, man, all those motherfuckers in Congress ain't doing shit. This is gonna get me flagged as political. Technically everything is political speaking. Like, technically speaking, even this game is has a technical, like, influence of politics in it. Like, nothing is untouched by how things are governed and run. Nothing. There is not a single thing on this planet that is untouched by that. It's a fact of life. Anyone who says different is probably selling you something. Nice, Triple 8. God, I feel off kilter again. And no, it is not because I inhaled helium. I just feel off kilter because I'm like, oh yeah, I streamed yesterday too, which was definitely not in my usual schedule. The unscheduled stream was kind of a surprise for myself actually, but I was more than welcome to do that, and half the time I was just placing blocks. I didn't even say anything. Shoot, I muted myself for a chunk of time because there was like a lot of noise going on, and I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna be muted and just place blocks, because I mean it was just the same thing. A little bit of Minecraft placing ASMR, I guess. And hey, I got the wheat field done. Now all I need to do is make a path over to the fields, and then oh god, the sugarcane. That's gonna be fun. I have two choices for the sugarcane. One, I can do lines, just straight lines. And two, instead of doing straight lines, I could do the grid squares. I don't think, though, it's going to make much of a difference. I do not think it's going to make much of a difference. So I think... Okay, y'all are going ham on me today. Which, I mean, I don't mind. I don't mind a little bit of throwing hands, but Jesus, goodness sakes. They're swinging today. Although that makes my job easier of getting 8s, so can't complain too much. Oh my gosh! I had an awkward moment today. I had to make a personal delivery and had to go up to a front office and sign in. But the thing is it's been such... I don't regularly go up to front offices to sign into things. So I jumble my words 15 times, and afterwards I just felt like an idiot. And I'm just like, damn. But you know what's funny? Is I was thinking, like, part of it, I was just like, you know the Sims thing where it's like the negative people thing? That's what I was feeling. That's what I was feeling. I was like, oh god, I look like a moron. I sound like a moron. The truth is I just haven't gone outside enough. I need to go outside more. This was like a testament to Yelfing. Touch grass, go outside, meet people. Do dumb shit in public, I guess. Maybe not do dumb shit in public, actually. Maybe just go to public places and interact with the rest of humanity, you know? Like a social being. Might be useful, you know? Might be helpful. Just a little bit. Just a teensy bit helpful, you know? Right? You think so, chat, right? It's a little bit helpful to socialize with other people. To become one with humanity. I think so, anyway. Crazy times. It kind of reminds me of whenever the times that I've gone to conventions, or hell, even like when at my previous job where I needed to go to like these conferences, both for like education and product related stuff. Boy oh boy, there's like so much socializing that you have to do, and I'm pretty sure that everybody could tell that I was socially awkward, but at the time I just didn't care. I was just enjoying conversing with people and being just a person. It sounds crazy, but in a post-COVID world, it's nice to be able to just actually converse with people without feeling like an absolute fucking idiot. And unfortunately, I regularly do feel that. I like freeze when someone tries to interact with me outside. I'm like, huh! And sometimes I second guess like little things. Like just the other day, I noticed that there was something off about a receipt printer, and there happened to be somebody who worked at the place nearby, and I was like, okay, I need to tell them because that is something that they would probably like to know in advance. And I did tell them, but it did take a little bit of internal deliberation to say something. Because, once again, I'm bad at social. Which is a damn shame. I used to be a social kid. I used to talk to lots of people. And a lot of you might be thinking, does that mean you got... No, I didn't. No. I was social. I wasn't trusting. Goodness sakes, there's a difference. I was just a social kid who liked chatting with people, learning about how their lives are going. I didn't give a shit if you were some sort of authority figure. I was chatting with you. I was, you know, oh, hello, sir. I'm so sorry to ever be in your presence and everything. No. I was talking about, like, random stuff like, so what do you do for work? That's cool. Do you make a lot of money? Do you have to make big decisions? Okay, okay, this is a little bit of an exaggeration because it's been such a long time since I had a conversation like that. But you know, it's just the things. I've always found it super refreshing to actually interact with people. It's terrifying. God, it's terrifying. But it's so freaking refreshing to just actually interact with people. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with me. I'm just kidding. There's nothing wrong with me. I'm just out of practice, that's all. It just takes a little bit of practice. Which means I actually have to touch grass, which means I have to go outside, and that's terrifying. I gotta go be among the people. Which is really funny considering that I do Twitch streaming and stuff like that. One of these days. One of these days. I don't know where I was going with that. I was going somewhere with that. It just wasn't coming to me. It's going somewhere. Places. Oh my gosh. Oh, Jesus. Ugh. You know, funny thing, just the other day, I have officially cracked the code. I believe I've cracked the code. I'm probably wrong. I don't think I've cracked the code. No, I might have cracked the code, actually. Yeah. Sorry, my brain's doing like 15 math equations at once, which is really dumb because it really shouldn't try to do that. Basically, I have figured out how to set up the Wii again, so on the off chance I ever do one of those half and half things again, which half and half seem a little cursed, so I'm kind of scared to do them ever again. But on the off chance I ever do a half and half stream or decide to switch games through a long stream, that's implying that I will do a long stream, I can do it. It'll take a little bit of setting up, and that's what the switching games screen is for, but I can do it. It'll be easy peasy lemon squeezy. But yeah, I'll be able to set up if I ever want to do something on the Wii, I can do it now. And it'll be great. I literally only have 2 games that I can reasonably live stream though, because the rest of them, if they involve Mii's, I'm not gonna play them on stream. Because it used to be a family Wii. It is mine now, because I have adopted it. And yeah, it's been in my care ever since. I'm the reason there's a second nunchuck now. I'm the reason we can play the Wii boxing. So, yeah. I also have since... okay, I only bought like 1 game for it, but it was Lego Star Wars. Can't go wrong with Lego Star Wars. Can never go wrong with Lego Star Wars. That makes me wonder, do they have Lego Star Trek sets? I'm curious. I'm curious if that exists. I love how I'm getting distracted. I'm enjoying getting distracted. Who am I kidding? I love balancing between distractions and non-distractions. You know what else I can do? I can just drive with one hand. Boom. It does mean I have to babysit the Twitch chat from a different perspective, but I can still babysit it. It will take me a second longer than usual to do a couple of like mod actions, but it shouldn't be any problems. Because I can just fix that. What was I doing? Oh yeah. Sorry, I'm so obsessed with Star Trek right now. It's actually kind of disturbing, but it's one of those things where I freshly get into something, even if it's been around a while. If I freshly get into something, I'm like, oh my gosh, I want it to consume my soul. I want to be there. And then it partially ruins my life. I say partially. Yeah. Wow. Okay, yeah, there are Lego sets. Hmm. Fascinating. Okay. Focus, dearie. I'm getting so distracted by like 55 different things, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's not gonna be a problem, right? God dang it, wrong button. Okay, guess who's in a time loop? It's me. There we go. Fixed it. And now my back is in pain because I had to do some adjustment to actually look at that screen. Yay. Still managed to destroy a completely different thing while still going after one. Targeted one, hit another. There we go. Perfect. Ugh. I did my first maintenance on a pair of leather boots that I got, my work boots. It was a little rough, to say the least. The bristles are not friendly. They fell out a little bit, but I think once I season the brush and get rid of all the crappy loose bristles and get down to just the ones that actually want to stick around for more than 5 minutes, I think it'll be grand. And once I get a little more practice in, I'll figure out how to apply the leather wax a little bit more evenly, because right now it's a little rough. Just a wee bit. I'm glad I'm learning a new skill, though. It's gonna take some time, but I'm glad I'm learning a new skill. It seems like something kind of arbitrary, but, you know, learning how to take care of a pair of leather boots is a good one. It's something that I can get used to taking care of something rather than just being like, okay, boom, done, go. You'd be surprised how much growth can come emotionally and personally just from learning to take care of something. Just a little bit of responsibility. At least in the case of leather boots, you can't really kill them unless you actively do something to kill them. Yeah, so hopefully these babies treat me well for more than a year, because that's how long my previous work shoes lasted. And I'll be able to use them for more than just mowing the lawn. I'll be able to use them for a lot more versatile options, so I'm perfectly happy about the idea about taking care of a pair of boots in the long term, so that way they last a long term. I can't tell if the flowers have perked up since I put them in the sun or not. I think they did. I think they did, actually. Which I'm very glad of. I'm very, very glad. Man. Yeah, that's what I thought. Anyway. Whew. Boy, howdy. What a day. I feel a little bit tanked, but that's because a part of it was my schedule got thrown off a little bit. And then I was lagging so damn much for mowing the lawn. And I still am thinking about the fact that there's a huge chunk of the rose bushes that I gotta cut back, because they're getting in the way of the path that I need to mow a specific section of the lawn. There used to be a garden. What the hell? Wait. Yep, okay. Thank God for time travel. Goodness sakes, completely forgot where I was for half a second. I didn't think my memory was that bad. There's only so much B12 one can take before it starts getting a little ridiculous. I'm just sticking to just 2. I don't want to push it to 3. I don't want to find out if I need to push it to 3. I think I tried doubling on the iron once and I regretted it instantly. So, ain't doubling on the iron, and I think I'm fine on the vitamin D, so I'm at the right dosages, thank God. But, good lord. Oh, my. there goes my OBS doing its thing again. Why do you randomly reload OBS? Why are you like this? I bet you if I do a version update, it'll be just fine. It'll be like, oh, everything's all fine and dandy, and I'll be like, great. Why were you doing that shit in the first place? I mean, it's the curse of being open source, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. I don't mind. Oh. Oh. Good golly. I don't know why, but I have a little bit of a craving for a good lemonade. That sounds real nice, actually. Nice old-fashioned lemonade. Mm. Alright, come on. Bring it on. There we are. Ah, lovely. Did my computer just randomly wake up? I thought I heard my computer just randomly wake up. What the hell? Oh, good God, I'm so freaking tired. And unfortunately, I have a feeling I'm gonna be tired for the rest of the week. Sadly. Oh, good Lord. Ow! That one hurt. Whew. It's gonna be extra funny when I get to level 99 and then I finally remember, oh yeah, so this is what the rest of the game is supposed to look like. You know what I bet is gonna happen one of these days? One of these days, I'm gonna finally go and do the command spin for Aqua. And when I do the command spin for Aqua, you know what's gonna happen? At the very end of it, somehow, I'm gonna get it done real early, somehow. And not just like her ending, but also the 2 secret episodes. I get there at the very end, and I'm calling it now. I'm gonna be like, well, I'm done early. Let's hop on over and defeat Xemnas. And then I'm calling it now. I'm gonna accept the fact that I'm gonna get my ass kicked multiple times. And on that acceptance of ass kicking, I'm gonna get him on the first try. I don't know if I just jinxed it by saying it, but you know what? If it happened with Sykes, it's gonna happen with Xemnas. And it's gonna be extra funny because chances are, you know what's gonna happen? It's not gonna be with this red controller here. It's gonna be with the plain old black controller because chances are, I'm gonna forget to switch over to the which base controller I'm gonna use. I'm gonna beat him up with the crappy controller. That's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna beat his ass with a crap controller. And there ain't nothing he can do about it. He's gonna have to live with the fact that my crap controller can do better than this one. Although, let's be real, this one sometimes gives me some grief. Yeah. Okay. Goodness sakes. I do wish one thing right now, and I wish that my poor damn throat would clear up. I wonder if I got some allergies that I haven't addressed. Ow. That one also hurt. That one hurt real bad. Funny thing that happened just the other day. I wanted to watch Magic School Bus. You know. I go to watch it on Netflix. Only the first season. Only the first season. Which sucks. because I wanted to watch more. I mean, there's a couple of the classic episodes that I'm like, yeah, these are great. A couple of the real good ones, but I'm like, damn it. I really wanted to watch this very specific episode because they make a lot of Star Trek references. Actually, they kind of fuse a little bit of Star Trek and Star Wars. It's real funny. But you got Liz, who is very clearly based off Lieutenant Spock. Or is it Commander Spock? He's based off of Spock, basically. He's got the haircut and everything. Miss Frizzle got the Princess Leia hair buns. Yeah, I need to sit down and watch that episode and see if I can point out as many references. Although, maybe I should watch the original series first and then try to discern which references are made, other than the obvious ones. Like, for example, the bus turned into something that looks like the starship. One of the old Enterprises. Which Enterprise did that thing look like, anyway? Yeah. I think it was a combination of both Star Trek and Star Wars that they referenced. There were just some things that I'm like I picked up on that I was like, that's interesting. Really? Got the saucer and everything. Come on. We do not have time for this. Okay. Good Lord. 1 second. Okay, I think I'm alive. Ow. Just ow. Cannot catch a damn break. Wee. I think I might do that thing again where I have a CD playing in the background of my own and just being able to listen to it as I work. Ugh. There we go, up and standing. I think I'll just hit the play on the current CD. It's one that's already heard before. It was the first disc of the songs of Death Stranding that I put in last because I wanted to relax and have a nice evening the other day, which I very much did, if you ask me. I don't know why, but I'm just thinking about like those old mix CDs that us folks used to make, all those mixtapes and mix CDs. Those were fun. We used to have a whole stack of CDs somewhere. I don't know where they went. It's a real shame, too. They were real cheap. Now I don't know where the hell they went. I got a device that I can use to burn my own CDs in case I want to listen to music or something. I think it'd be kind of fun. You know what'd be extra fun is to make a whole CD of some of the songs that I put together for myself. That would be grand. Although one of them, here's the thing. I've been thinking about updating the intro song for a little while, but the problem is the jazz song feels a little too, well, since it's MIDI instruments, it feels a little too MIDI instrument. You get what I'm saying? I feel like I'm not doing something quite right with the trumpet specifically. Or I just haven't heard a trumpet in reality in a long time, but I'm pretty damn sure. Maybe I got the wrong type of trumpet choice or something. I don't know. It just doesn't feel quite right, you know? I'll have to give it a listen again at some point. Make a proper judgment. Oh. Well, ain't that interesting? I had a moment of just complete calm and tranquility in the mind where the lights were on and nobody was home. I know that's usually seen as an insult, but in this particular instance, I just felt completely tranquil as I was just sitting here, chopping away at these poor discs, all for the sake of beating up the big boss, so that one day I can beat him up at level 99. And just basically overkill. I love me a little overkill. Reminds me of, shoot, I don't, man, did we actually have an overkill instance? I remember this one D&D campaign that I did back in my freshman year of college. It was real fun. It was in our first year and everything. Anyway, I'm real glad that I was able to stick around the whole damn year. I almost couldn't. It made me real sad, but I'm really glad I got to stick around for more than a semester. Everything worked out. Anyhow, there was definitely at least one overkill instance, but I still remember this one time. There were only 3 of us available for a session. We managed to do some negotiation in character. We made it way too damn easy. We didn't cause each other any problems. And then us two as party members, we had to save the rest of our party. It was real fun, actually. I liked it. I think that's one of the most memorable sessions we had. I keep that one in my heart with a lot of fondness, to be frank. I'm very fond of that time. I wonder how the folks in our group are doing. I hope they're doing real swell. Funny thing, actually, I still have my character sheet from that campaign. It's the only campaign that that I've ever completed. The other times I've been in a D&D group, it either never started or only got one session in, and that was that. It was wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Sorry for being so quiet, chat. My mind's just traveling a little through time. Just remembered one crazy happenstance of miscommunication. Ended up getting a friend out of it. Funny enough, the friend that I made from that whole miscommunication, I ended up giving him the right advice to go out with the girl he's interested in, and they ended up getting hitched. It was real sweet. I hope those two are doing alright. He was a good person. Good guy. Real sweet. Just time travel a little bit through that whole mishap. That goddamn song keeps making me mistake the oven for going off when I know goddamn well that damn oven ain't running. I turned it off earlier. Of course, this is the voice my voice tries to choose today. This is the accent my voice chooses. Alright, let's do it. Guess we're from some generic region of the South. You know, next time anybody from the South pops in, I'll ask them what I sound like where I sound like I'm from, or if I just sound like I'm some sort of bastardized mess of a Southern accent. I will totally take constructive criticism on that fact, because at least I can be a little bit on the regional side. You know, I think there's only one thing I don't miss from all those years ago is being a little bit extra stupid. A little bit extra dramatic. Being so damn detached from reality. Because the more I think about it, the more I'm like, damn, I wasn't really in a real world. Sometimes I don't think I actually am, or at least I have some more awareness of when I'm not really all there. I ain't crazy, if that's what you're wondering. I just sometimes float away. It's all fine now. If it keeps me sane, then fine. If it keeps me dreaming, that's fine too. If it keeps me moving forward, that's alright too. Ain't no shame in a little bit of dreaming. A little bit of hoping. Those are the things that keep the days going. Got another glimpse at the sky just now. Just a teeny little glimpse. It's mighty lovely out. Got those beautiful silver linings with the dark clouds. The sky in its beautiful gray-blue state as it's coming close to the sun setting time. I don't mind a good old bright blue sky, but that nice blue-gray where things look a little dusty. Now that one's real nice. Ouch. Damn it. Oh, that's gonna leave a mark. Shoot. Just tagged myself a little bit. Nothing too serious, thank goodness, but still hurt. Wasn't fun. Didn't like it. Alright, hippity hoppity. What are you doing on my property? Nice. I'm always a big fan of pulling off the swings. That strike down 2 enemies at once. Those are the best ones. Oh, and into the wall I go. It's funny that I keep thinking backwards right now. It's not necessarily the best habit, but for once all this thinking back is actually making me like myself a hell of a lot more. Which is always nice. I like when the end result is me liking myself. You'd be surprised how many people don't actually like themselves all that much. You might have had a moment in your day where you looked at yourself and thought, man. I hope you get a chance though today that you look at yourself and you like something. Anything. You take that thing you like about yourself and you hold on to it. Don't break yourself down. Everybody else is going to try to do that for you. Don't join in. It ain't going to be well for you. You know, I can't say this for sure. I can't tell if it's just because I found something new and fun to enjoy, or if this is a genuine thing, but I'm finding that I'm craving life a lot more. Craving living a lot more. Which sounds concerning out of the jump, but I mean, like, what I mean by craving living is I mean living life instead of just existing in it. Just going through the motions. I crave it a heck of a lot more. Frankly, I only get through about 2 or 3 episodes. Just the other day I watched 3 episodes. Not the best idea in my opinion. I think I only needed 2. 2 is plenty. Anyhow. So now I understand, okay. 3 is more than enough. 2 is enough. But I actually wanted to go outside and be around people and do things. Be a functional member of society. It was nice. It was nice to want to be in the world and live it. I think I might go for the Aqua stream regardless. On Thursday. I think I just might go for it regardless unless something random comes up. Let me check my schedule. Let's see. Yeah, I should be able to do that. Alright, yeah. I'm not gonna let the video taking a while hold me back any longer. Just as I stopped letting the rough time with the other video for the bakery holding me back, I let that hold me back for too damn long. I'm gonna do the same thing here. I'm not gonna let the Ventus video hold me back. If anything, me getting through with the Aqua playthrough will actually get my butt moving. I think that'd be a grand idea. I think I said this plenty of times on previous streams. I really love doing this silly, stupid thing. And I know it's gonna be a long while before I'm complete with it. But I'll admit, I'm gonna miss it a little. I bet you by the time I get to level 99, I will be crawling my way up there and I'll be like, finally! It'll be real funny. I'll try to make a big to-do out of it. I'll see what I can do to make a big to-do out of it. Maybe when I get to level 90, that's when I'll start making some preparations to make it a big to-do. Do you think that sounds good, chat? I think that sounds good, if you ask me. It's probably gonna be a full year at least before we get even close to that. Damn. Quite the grind. But hey, I committed to this. Too bad I can't put this on a resume. Imagine that. Put this on a resume. They're like, excuse me? Yes, I am capable of long, repetitive tasks, so long as they actually make progress rather than just become cyclical sticks in the mud, like spinning out your wheels. If they become like spinning out your wheels, I ain't want to do it. But if it moves progress forward in any particular way, I'm down for the most repetitive shit you have ever seen. Believe me. I said before, this ain't my first rodeo with repetitive stuff. Honestly, I like this a lot more than the previous repetitive stuff I trained myself on to be able to pull this off. The previous stuff was a continual stack on of everything, and I got real sick of it after a certain point. Whatever form it was, it just kept piling on, never ending. This does have an ending. I'm excited to reach it. It'll be a little while. But ain't it gonna be grand? It's gonna be a beautiful celebration. I do understand I could probably get here a lot faster if I actually spent way more hours doing these streams. But I also want to keep my sanity, so about 2.5 hours max is how I can go. There was only one time I remember pushing it to 3, and I regretted pushing it to 3 hours. But hey, I got the 6,000 down. Silly, silly me. It was funny, worth it for the time, but I ain't doing that shit again. 3 hours is pushing it when I'm doing a level grind. Technically, last week I did about 6.5. But because it was in the increments it wasn't much of a problem. Oh, what in God's name is going on? I don't know why I didn't let him attack me. Why are you Pancake? Oh, he just went completely 2D when I did that. That's funny. Wee. Wee. You know what I haven't done in a while? Yahoo! Oh. Excellent. We'll get about to 12,900 and something. Maybe 12,800 and something. That's my goal for today. Maybe 12,800 and something. I think I can pull that off. I certainly can pull that off. Who am I kidding? Should probably get a sip of water after I take these 3 out. Don't want to dehydrate myself. Very good not to dehydrate myself. Oh dear God, the water's almost empty. What the hell was I doing? Well, I did have that coughing fit about over half an hour ago or so, so that was probably it. That would have done it. That would have did it. Ain't it gonna be so lovely when I finally get moving on? You know what I've been thinking about? I've been thinking about all those streamers that I saw where they were doing the level grind. I see them get to a lot level 40, level 50 or something like that, and for some reason I stopped seeing them a little while after that. I did see one get up to level 60. I think he actually did make it. I just haven't seen him in a while on the short feed. So maybe I'm just not looking hard enough or something. Who knows? Once this CD that I'm listening to, you can't hear it. Once it's over, I think I'm going to switch over to the Tron Legacy CD. I haven't listened to it for a little while. You know, there's one con of having a small CD collection, though. There's only so many times you can listen to the same songs before they get a little repetitive. That reminds me, wasn't there a third CD case in that section there, or am I just losing it? Let me do a little quick check. I love getting distracted. What's one more distraction? Alright, darling. Is there a third of you in here? No. There are only two, and I know damn well that you are all computer games. Where the hell is the third one that has some music discs? Oh, are you buried all up in here? Next to the stack of paper? A crinkle, crackle of paper, goodness sakes. Why are there so many of you all over the place here? Where the hell is the zipper? What the? Oh, there it is. There should be another one in here. Where'd it go? Oh, did I lose it? Damn it. What is in here anyway? Dare I ask? I know there's some computer games up in here. Silly little me. Yeah, those are all computer games right there. Oh hey, it's an ancient flight simulator. Ain't that grand? And yeah, I don't want to listen to any of that. Definitely not. Hell nah. I'm telling you, the carpet that I have is not comfy to lean on for too long. Leaves lovely little dents in your elbows if you lean on it too long. Now, I could be wrong. Nope. CD's still playing. It's got 4 songs to go. Let us continue with our adventure. Damn, I wonder what happened to that last CD case then. That makes me real upset at the possibility that it's just gone flat out missing. Absolutely rude if you ask me. Maybe I wanted to listen to the Lion King soundtrack. We had that at some point, but it's gone again. I'm gonna have to poke around in other places for music. The house better beware, I'm starting to consume all the things. I'm like that feller from the second Halloween Town movie. All those lost things. Yeah, it's the second Halloween Town movie. Like that one feller who has all the lost stuff in the house. There we go. That was actually a pretty good movie. The first 2 Halloween Town movies were pretty good. Third one was pretty good. Pretty decent. Fourth one I have some mixed feelings about because they didn't call back Kimberly J. Brown for the role. She's an actress, in case you're wondering. For some reason they were like, hey, let's get Sarah Paxton in here, and it's just like, the original actress was available. Why didn't you call her in for the fourth movie? I don't know what the hell they were doing with that, honestly. They were just like, let's just throw this girl in. I mean, no mean things to Sarah Paxton. She was a fun actress. I remember she was in a lot of shows coming up. I remember this one show. She was a character who, what was it? Something about Darcy? I can't remember the name of the show, but she played a character named Darcy, who was like a super diva and ended up having to like live on a farm for a little while or something like that. It's not Drop Dead Diva. That's about the model that has to be a lawyer. Those are two different things. No. Yeah, but I remember that. And I remember she was also in... It's not Life Size, that's the one with Tyra, who basically was a Barbie, and Lindsay Lohan was in that movie. Pixel Perfect, no, she wasn't in Pixel Perfect, that's a different one. She was in a movie with that same fella, though. Which one was it? Alright, guess who's looking up the screen career of Sarah Paxton? Oh, I didn't know she did singing. Well, she was in Aquamarine, but that's not the one I'm looking for. Okay. Oh, yeah, Sleepover. Now, which one was it? Was it a TV show? Was it a decom? Which one was it? Maybe I'm mixing it up with Aquamarine, but no, she wasn't in Pixel Perfect. That was a different girl. Pixel Perfect was crazy. Seriously, where was she? Yeah. Guess I mixed it up. Huh. Alrighty, I need to quit getting distracted. Gosh dang it. My quest for knowledge makes me distracted. It's a blessing and a curse. Can't tell which. It certainly slows me down, but you know what? The point is I'm having fun. I don't mind a little bit of slow down. I'm having a little bit of fun. Ouch. That one hurt too. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. Ooh. Now that's a lovely Nimbostratus. I always like Nimbostratus clouds because they look like big fluffy balls of lint. Which sounds kind of gross, but if you've ever held a bit of dryer lint, it's real soft. Real soft stuff. Super flammable though. Do not light that stuff on fire. It's really... Which, now that I'm thinking about it, if y'all were watching this past, present, or future, if you haven't, you might want to clean out the lint trap in your dryer, and you also might want to take a look-a-roo at the little thing that goes out the back of your dryer that goes to the air push out, because chances are there's probably some lint in there, and you probably want to unclog it, especially if clothes hasn't been coming out dry recently. Chances are that thing's clogged, and if you don't hurry up and clean that out, your dryer is gonna catch on fire. Just a little heads up for y'all. Clean your lint catchers. Prevent flammability in your dryer. That's the PSA for past, present, and future. It's a good rule of thumb, honestly. Ooh, guess who needs to straighten out their posture? Me. And needs to incorporate a little bit of stretching, just a little bit. Oh god, that actually hurt. That was a bad idea. Never mind. Guess who's gonna stretch anyway? Me. I need to pop those shoulders. Good god. There we go. Goodness sakes, my brain is trying to go 1,000,000 miles a minute. I mean, I don't mind, but I'm also trying to understand why my brain's trying to go 1,000,000 miles a minute. Fascinating. Very fascinating indeed. I'm starting to wonder how those fellas who do the real long streams, I wonder how they do it. Is it like a... do they just practice doing the long hours? Because me, I can only basically do a movie length's worth of stuff before I'm like, okay, it's time to stop. Like I said, there have been like once or twice where I've managed to push it to 3, but I don't like pushing it to 3 very often. It's a mighty grueling pace. Well, then again, also, they're probably not doing crazy level grinding like I am. Although I've seen some folks do that. Maybe I'm just the nutty one. I know I've certainly had questions. Why do I feel like I didn't apply enough sunblock? Next time I put on sunblock, I'm just slapping it all on. I'll look like I'm a ghost. I'll just look like a ghost. I feel like I didn't do enough this time around. I don't think I did. Damn it. I'll find out for sure at some point, because if I didn't apply enough, I'll definitely have felt it. Or maybe I just exfoliated so damn much that my skin feels raw. That could be it. I did do a lot of scrubbing today, because I didn't want to... I didn't want to leave any extra on. Because let me tell you, doing a little bit of scrubbing and then finding out you still have dead skin on you is the nastiest thing on the planet. Okay, it's not the nastiest thing, but it's real annoying. 1, 3, 2, 3, 4. Nice. I didn't want to get whacked by him today. Not yet. Maybe at another point. Come here. Alright. There we go, nice. That's better. That's where I'm a little bit more comfortable. There we go, yay! Another punch through on the level. We get ever so closer. It's when we get below 5 digits that we really gotta push it. 5-digit numbers are the rough part, where can't do the math. Then we get down to the 4 digits, and then I start trying to do math equations. That's when it gets real dicey. Because right now, as we stand, we are currently in the process of getting ourselves towards about 1290 something. No, 12,900 something. That's our goal currently. 12,900, maybe 12,800. We're getting pretty close to that. If we can get a little bit lower than that, that'd be grand. But the point is about 12,000 something. That means it's approximately... That can't be right, but that's approximately 3 streams. It's pretty doable. So after today, that's about 3 streams remaining. Which might be a couple of weeks, considering that I'm planning on returning to the Birth by Sleep command spin thing. And I'm gonna make it official calling it command spin when I go on that run. Because every time I use the word roulette, I have a feeling that it's getting flagged as some sort of gambling thing, which is not what we're doing. The only thing we're gambling with is our sanity, but I don't think that counts. I bet somebody has written a short story about gambling with your sanity. Gotta be somebody out there who's done it. Ooh, this is almost empty. Uh-oh. Guess we might need to take an odd break, me. Let me take a sip right here. Gonna need it regardless. Hon, I hate to tell you, but that ain't a sip. That was more of a gulp. What the hell? Let me just do that real quick. It's important to me that I can... Oh, fascinating. Why are you all fusing together? What the hell? Alright, let me unbreak that. Yeah, I fixed it. Can't fix my back, apparently. Oh, dear God, that one hurt. That one really hurt. I'm lying. It didn't hurt that bad. I'm being just a little bit dramatic. Just a little bit. Nice, 13,050. Getting real close to the 12,000. Right on target. Let's get these two summoned up. Come on, you two. Let's dance. Nice. And 10. Come on. Come on, you two. Let's make this a good one. Nice. We are officially down to the 12,000s, specifically the upper 12,000s. But hey, we're getting ever so closer to our goal. And who knows? We might actually get to that little range of 12,800 rather than just flat out 12,000. Oh yeah, it's very doable. Who am I kidding? With the time I got, we might get down to 12,700, but we'll see. Let's see how it goes. We might be able to get down to 12,700, maybe a little more. I will always take the route of being greedy if it means we go get a lot more done here. Because if we get a lot more done here, that means we're going to make a lot more progress. And the more progress we make, the closer we get to level 99. Although for the moment, we're going to focus on just getting to level 50. As of current, we are a total of 50 levels away from level 99. Soon it'll be down 49. In terms of levels, we'll be about halfway there. Now in terms of XP, we ain't even close. We only got past a 1/10 of it a while ago. It's gonna be a little bit longer than that. Actually, if I remember, I'll do some little math. I'll do a little math equation at the end of the stream. See how close we are. I'm kind of curious to see how far away we are. Ouch. Well, as a current, we're about 2.5 million away. Roughly. I'm making a rough estimate, alright? I don't want to play chicken with my brain. I could. I probably should do that more often now that I think about it. But I'm not in the mood to play chicken with my brain. I love the power of room saves. Room saves are a huge help here. I'm keeping my ears open in case I need to switch over the discs. Or basically for when I want to switch them over. It keeps the brain from going too quiet and going in outer space. I don't mind a little bit of space travel, but too much is too much. Let me do a quick check. I think the CD is done. Yeah, she's done cooking. Alright, time for the old switcheroo. Come on over here. My brain just fused two things together because the Heathers CD is right on top of the Tron one. So my brain was like, ah yes, Tron, the musical. I bet you there's somebody out there who has definitely tried to make a treatment for a Tron musical. Which is real funny if you ask me. The idea of it. What the hell? I forgot there was this little booklet in here. What the heck? Oh, that's interesting. Fun little photo things and credits to the London Orchestra. Wow, there was a lot of folks involved. I recognize some of those names, including Hans Zimmer. Alrighty. There we go. Starting it off with a little overture. There we go. Alright. Gonna sit myself right back down. Move that over there. Let's make these last times count. Oh, that's a beautiful Nimbostratus. What a beauty. God, I love clouds. Maybe I should set up to do that course that I was thinking about. There was a course I was thinking about doing. I might still sign up for it. It'll be a little tricky. I might need to set it up on a different device. But it might be worth a go to give it a shot. Whether I audit it or actually get myself a certificate. I don't know what I'd use a certificate for. It's always those tricky things, isn't it? Come on, you two. Let's make it count. Yep, there's the 700s. Come on, darlings. Nice. I wonder if I got a 4 somewhere in there. Let me have a look. Yeah. Oh. That's neat. Oh well. It is what it is. Oh, I see. Okay. I see where my brain is all lost. That's alright. Okay. Silly little thing. Well, we might get down to the 500s. Maybe. Let's get some damage here. Hmm. I should look up how to do that again, because that was actually kind of fun. Making bracelets, I mean. There was a short time where I made bracelets for myself. Oh, it was such a silly little thing. One of my failed attempts at a bracelet, by the way, it ended up being a little wrap on my pen. Still is there. Still attached to the pen I use. Real proud of it, honestly. Let's see what we can do here. Perfect. It's gonna be a little bit jarring when we get to level 99 and I'm so damn used to taking hits that I forget. So used to hearing the low health siren. It shouldn't be too much of a problem. I don't think anyway. Crazy how time changes. Sorry I keep wandering off in my brain so much. I just didn't realize I haven't been given much time to think. I've been so busy with some other things. Plus, it's real nice to just sit here and do a little bit of level grind. Guess it's not really a little. I'm making sure to push it to the limit. Because I want this to work. I want this to work real bad. Alright, you two, quit hopping around. Let's make this work. Yes, I did archive Thursday's stream. I was like, wait a minute, did I archive Thursday's stream? And the answer is yes. Yes, I did. I remembered to archive it. I remembered to save it to the stream playlist. Everything is alright. I do know one thing I'm going to do in the next 20 minutes. I'm going to get myself a can of green beans and heat that up and eat that for my late not dinner. It's so funny. I need to eat so damn much every 2 to 3 hours. But to be fair, I don't eat that much. I used to eat a crap ton. Nowadays, I don't eat as much. The times where I have too much of a meal, I regret it instantly now. Can't fill up like I used to and then just go. Nowadays, I'm on the small, more frequent meals plan, which I think I like a little bit better. Although it makes it seem like I eat a ton. And it certainly causes some interesting scheduling patterns. Crazy how time flies. There's a recipe I have a hankering for, but there's a slight problem with it for me. It involves marinara sauce, which is a tomato type based sauce. Which means I'm only going to be able to make it once for now. But I'm going to be honest with y'all. It sounds real good right about now. It's this chicken parmesan casserole type thing. And it was really good the last couple of times that I made it. And I actually have a hankering for it again. I really have a hankering for it. Whenever I get like this, it means that I've been craving lasagna as well. I might be moving back into the I want lasagna constantly, which is going to be a real weird trip for me. Next phase of weird ass cravings. Oh, we might hit the 1100s actually. 11,000s actually. 1100s. Jesus Christ. That's a little ways away. Now the 11,000s, that's a lot closer. We'll see. Yeah, we got about 2 trips until 11,099. That's pretty good. What do you say? Let's push it to 11,099? Or something like that? 11,900 if I can stop running into a goddamn wall! It's alright, pup. Sorry about that. She don't like when I raise my voice. Which is understandable. I don't think anybody likes it when I raise my voice. Come on, you two. I don't have all day. I got things to do. Let's make this count. Well, hello, darling. Oh, there she goes. Off she goes. Doing her own thing. Nice. 2 more trips until we get to 11,000 something. Let's do it. Oh, that's a 4. Uh-oh. Okay, let's make it count. Come on. If you're gonna make a ruckus, you better not do it in here, young lady. Let's get away from that damn door. Please. For the love of God. I do not want to be near that damn door. There we are. Alright, let's get into it. Let's get them. There we go. 11,000 something coming right up. Alright, perfect. Most excellent indeed. Okay, not too bad. Let's get this one. Really? Really, you three? You're really gonna do me dirty like this right at the end? Goodness sakes, these dusks, I swear sometimes. Nice, alrighty. That's perfect. God dang. Alrighty. I kind of want to get just one more. Just one more. Maybe I'll just take out these two, actually. Okay, that's what I wanted. I just wanted to end on a nice round number. That's more like it. Alrighty, let's get ourselves to the save menu. Oh my god. Perfect. That could not be more perfect. Come on, let's save it faster. Alrighty, now that we saved, that is going to do it for the stream tonight. I hope you enjoyed. If you want to continue following this journey, you can hit the subscribe button on the YouTube channel, the follow button on the Twitch channel. I also have socials, which are Twitter, Blue Sky, and Tumblr. You can follow me on any of those. It's the same username as the ones on the YouTube and Twitch. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a good morning, afternoon, evening, and night. Have a good one. Here's your end stream screen. Bye!